Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. Today we're talking about a question that so many virtual assistants struggle with. How do I attract high quality clients for my VA services? Today's quote is from Peter Drucker. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Being able to build the VA business of your dreams starts with the clients you work with. Are you working with the best possible clients for you? Let's go. Hi, I'm Tracy Daviero, the confidence coach for virtual assistants. If you've ever wondered where to start with marketing or how to connect with the right clients, this episode is for you. I know firsthand how overwhelming it can be to figure out what's working and what's not, especially when it comes to your marketing. I've been where you are. I've cruised the job boards, classified ads, I've sent direct mail, I've done cold calls, I've spent hours on social media trying to network, and I've written thousands of pieces of content to market my business. When you're looking for just any old client, you can truly run yourself ragged doing all the things. Sound familiar? But if you seek out only high quality clients, then it becomes so much easier. You get clarity, you get confidence, and you get the clients. So let's break this down step by step and help you build a marketing strategy that fits your skills and attracts the clients that you truly want to work with. Before we dive into marketing strategies, we need to define what a high quality client actually means to you. Not all clients are the same, and what works for one VA may not work for another. A high quality client typically has characteristics like they pay well, they pay on time, they value your expertise, and they treat you as a partner rather than an employee. They communicate clearly, and they set realistic expectations. They offer long-term or ongoing opportunities for work rather than just single projects. Now take a moment and think about your ideal client. Who do you want to work with? What kind of industry are they in? What values are important to you in a working relationship with your clients? I wasn't sure who I wanted to work with when I first started out. In fact, I didn't even know I could choose. I thought I could help everyone and that anyone who needed help was a good client for me. Boy, was I wrong. It wasn't until I found the business coach industry and recognized the unique skills that I had that they needed that I understood how important marketing to a targeted group is. Who's your target market? Once you get this clarity, it's much easier to align your marketing strategies to attract these types of clients rather than just taking on anybody who comes your way. Now that you know who you want to work with, let's talk about what you offer. Take a minute to assess your current skills. What services do you provide? Which of these services do you enjoy the most? Where do you excel? Where are you really good? And what problems do your services solve for your clients? If you're a VA generalist, that's totally fine. But if you're struggling to attract high-quality clients, you might want to consider refining that niche or specializing in a particular skill. Higher-level clients are often looking for specialized support of some kind, whether it's in executive assistance, marketing, tech support, or another area altogether. I started off by providing customer service, email management, scheduling, document prep, transcription, and so on. I was offering general admin, which again is no problem, but I really was just doing anything that a client asked me to do. When I started working with my business coach, I got really clear on what I was great at and what I enjoyed doing and what would command a higher billable rate. That helped me create packages that were profitable for my business and find clients who knew exactly what they were getting me to do. I wasn't even necessarily specialized at that point still. I was a client care specialist, but they felt that I was. I made it clear. If you're not sure whether to niche down, think about the types of tasks you love doing and see if there's a demand for them. Once you align your skills with a strong market demand, your marketing is going to become a whole lot more effective. Once you know your ideal client and your key skills, it's time to choose marketing strategies that fit. There are a lot of different ways that you can market yourself as a VA, but not every method is going to be the best fit for you. So let's talk about some of the most effective strategies. Number one is referrals and networking. Word of mouth is still one of the most powerful ways to attract high quality clients. If you've worked with great clients before, ask them for referrals. If you're just starting out, tap into your existing network and let people know about the services you offer. You can ask past clients for testimonials or introductions to other people. You can join entrepreneur communities and networking groups. You can attend local or online business events to continue to connect with potential clients. One of the best things I ever did to market my business was to actually attend events. I went to local events and events far away, but they were in person. And sometimes they were networking events. Sometimes they were business events like a full day training or a one-day conference that had speakers on stage. I attended, I took part, and I even sponsored a number of times so that I had a table where people could come up and talk to me about my services. Showing up in person anywhere goes really far, especially in this online world where nobody seems to want to leave their home anymore. Number two is content marketing. Creating valuable content that showcases your expertise is a great way to attract the high quality clients you're looking for. If you enjoy writing, consider starting a blog. If you prefer video, share tips on LinkedIn or YouTube. If you love social media, post helpful insights on Instagram or Facebook. Share case studies of past client work without breaking confidentiality. Of course, you can tell a story about your clients. Write about common client pain points and how you help solve them, things they're struggling with. Provide ideas about how to do things and share insights on industry trends. For a long time, I blogged. It's a great way to start marketing your business. But everything changed for me when I started to do video. I hesitated for a long time because I felt shy. I didn't want to do my hair and makeup every day. And once I got comfortable with less is more, and by what I mean by that is nice hair, combed, a little mascara, good lighting, and a decent background, it really was one of the best things for me. Trust me, you get really comfortable quickly after you do one or two videos, but those one or two first ones can be tough. And of course, I love my podcast, audio only. It's the fastest way to create content, in my opinion. Number three is outbound marketing strategies. If you prefer a more direct approach, outbound marketing can be very effective. This includes reaching out to potential clients via email or LinkedIn or DM with a personalized message about how you can help their business. Not a salesy message, but anyway, we'll get to that. Tips for successful outreach are researching the business before reaching out. Do your homework, guys. It doesn't take any time. Personalize your message. Never ever use generic templates, and don't sell out of the gate. Don't sell on your first message, and focus on how you can solve a specific problem they have. When you talk about how you help their industry, that means how you can help them, right? I've done loads of outbound marketing. I tell you all how to do it all the time, especially on LinkedIn, which I still think is a great place to find high quality clients. You can search for them and then make sure that you check them out, interact with them, and message them when you connect with them. Build a real relationship. Focus on quality over quantity and have real conversations with them. I promise you, this really works. It's probably why I talk about it so often. Number four is partnerships or collaborations. Another great way to attract high quality clients is to build relationships with people who serve the same audience but don't provide the same services. So, for example, business coaches, marketing strategists, or web designers, they often work with clients who also need VA support, but of course, they're not providing that support. So collaborate with those people or form partnerships with them so that you can refer clients to each other. You can offer guest training in business communities or group programs. And you can join online communities where potential clients are also active. One of the first places I taught was for my business coach clients. They were helping entrepreneurs build their amazing businesses, and their clients needed VAs too. Their clients weren't investing in my level of services at the time like my clients were. They were doing a lot of, their customer service and their marketing themselves. But I was the guest contributor for the monthly coaching calls. I talked about organization, about tech, email, social media, all of those things that were very helpful to people who were starting out as business coaches. And my clients paid me on top of what I normally did for them to teach on the call every month. It was really awesome, actually. And in a way, it was my springboard to training and coaching as I do it now. And the last one is positioning yourself as an expert. Attracting high quality clients isn't just about finding them, it's also about showing them why you're the right VA for them. Positioning yourself as an expert in your field is going to naturally draw in better clients who are willing to pay more for your skills. They have the confidence that you can help them, right? So how do you position yourself as an expert? Start by optimizing your online profiles, like your LinkedIn profile, your website, with really clear messaging, who you help, how you help them, how you have helped them before. Share testimonials and case studies that highlight the results that you've gotten with your clients that you've worked with. Set your pricing in your packages at a level that reflects your value. Honestly, when you don't charge very much, a lot of people correlate that with a lower level of service. So pay yourself what you're supposed to be paid and set those rates accordingly. And show up consistently in your marketing so that potential clients see you as reliable and knowledgeable. If you disappear, people notice, right? They're going to notice if you showed up and then all of a sudden you're not there anymore. I recently got called out by this from a colleague of mine, not a client, but a colleague. She's like, "Where did you go on Threads?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, I've been so busy the last couple of weeks." And so, yeah, they noticed a decline if they were enjoying following you and talking to you. So keep it up at a pace that makes sense for you. One of the biggest mindset shifts you will need to make is believing that you are worth working with. High quality clients are looking for confident service providers, so presenting yourself in that way really, really matters. It took a lot of work for me to overcome my mindset that I didn't have any experience, or that I wasn't worthy to work with people who earned a lot more money than I did, or that I could set rates at $50 an hour to be a VA. Your mindset is one of the things that will hold you back if you let it. You have to work through the things that keep you stuck. And that sometimes might mean working with someone like me one-on-one, or just really concentrating on being positive and affirming every day that you are amazing. Being able to collect stories and testimonials or case studies of how you've worked with people is key. It reminds you of the great work that you do too, and you can share them in your content and with your clients. So let's circle back to today's quote. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Are you creating your future? You can, It just takes some planning, some confidence, some focus, and some action. Nothing happens until you take action. So now here's your action step for today. Take 10 minutes to write down a description of your ideal client, and then look at your current marketing efforts and ask yourself, are you speaking directly to that person or to that type of client? If not, what do you need to tweak? If you want more support in building a client attracting strategy that really works, reach out to me on social media for a chat. I'm on every platform, so just find me where you are and let's talk about where you're stuck. I'm here to help. It's the only reason I'm here at all, as you know, to help you become a ridiculously good virtual assistant. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of VAs get unstuck from the things that are holding them back from creating the VA business of their dreams, and I can help you too. I'm Tracy Daviero, the Confidence Coach for VAs, and I want to thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Ridiculously Good VA Show. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. For more great resources for your VA business, visit my website at yourvamentor.com. I'll see you back here next time.